So this is the first in what I call the path of honor. So this is Laurel and Hardy. And it's not to imitate Laurel and Hardy. It's to understand something of what they found and what they give to us. When I mention the different clowns too, it's never to say to you that you should like them, you know? Just because I'm mentioning them, it doesn't matter whether I like them or I don't like them, but that's also not to say, you know, if I go Laurel and Hardy or I go that you have to like it. That's not my thing, okay? And but also in terms of clowning, what I'm trying to assist people with, is if you're interested in clowning, there's certain things that most of the better clowns, for lack, I can't say, the clowns that you might like, that you might really like, there's a good chance that they looked at Laurel and Hardy, and they looked at Chaplin, and they looked at Lucille Ball. You know, it doesn't start in a vacuum, even though it's a natural thing, or an archetype in the human. Okay? Stan Laurel was English, and he came in a troupe, Fred Carnot's troupe, and Chaplin was in the troupe. I'm not sure how old they were. Maybe they were 17 or something like that. They were pretty young. And Chaplin had learned from his parents, who were entertainers, and more from his mother, because she was around longer. And he'd be in the wings watching her, and he was learning dance, and his mother was a singer, comic singer. So he learned from watching her, but also watching the other performers. Yeah. And his brother, Sid Chaplin, was older, and he got into Fred Carnot's troupe, started to perform with him, and then he got his little brother an audition, and Fred Carnot was not particularly impressed, but he took him on. And Fred Carnot, in a very real way, was an essential teacher of Charlie Chaplin. So Fred Carnot knew something. Okay? But Chaplin had a few teachers, and also he had his own gift and his own genius, his own karma. Right? And him and Chaplin and Laurel, Stan Laurel, were roommates when they toured in America. Yeah? So it's just interesting that they both had the same teacher, and we see what they accomplished. For example, yeah. So Fred Carnot's thing was that to do the type of performing, type of theater he was creating, the essence was to run, tumble, and fall. And that was the precursor to the Keystone Cops. Yeah. So when we think of clown and slapstick, I'm just talking a little bit, just giving you a little bit of a snippet of history. There's this kind of lineage that we're actually a part of, that we've been receptive to, you know. And I'm sure people like Monty Python, they didn't train as clowns. They were academics, or they were studying at university, right? So they were serious students, but they had a twist. And it's through the uni reviews and things they found each other and found their humor. But I would be pretty sure that they were also inspired by Laurel and Hardy, or Keaton, or Chaplin, etc. And there were English comics around at the time, like Max Wall, very important figure in English clowning.